Hey guys, welcome to my Dubai vlog. I recently went on a 4-day and 4-night trip to Dubai with my besties. We booked this trip with British Holidays, so British Airways Holidays, and funny fact, we actually booked this trip back in September 2024, and with British Holidays you're allowed to do like a deposit and then pay every single month. They give you a date when you should pay this trip by, so I think it's always about 6 weeks before you travel or thereabouts. I could be wrong, but yeah, because for us every single February into March we always book a trip to go somewhere warm. Those who live in the northern hemisphere or the UK, I mean the UK is nothing like Canada or the US when it comes to winters, but the UK's winter is born chilling winter. Okay, so it's always very depressing, and to be honest, by February I'm over it. So me and my besties decided every single February into March we will always be going somewhere hot. So last year we went to Singapore and Malaysia and spent glorious 2 weeks there, which was absolutely incredible. And this year Dubai was destination of choice because two of my best friends that we traveled with had never been, so we wanted to make sure we fulfill their dreams. Although after having been, this was my 5th or 6th time visiting Dubai, and I can't remember much about the last time I went in February time because it wasn't that hot, you guys. Like, I'm used to 40-degree temperatures in Dubai whenever I've visited, but going in winter, I guess they consider it winter, and this time as well it was like 20-25 degrees. And all the people that I told about this trip and were asking me how it was, and I was like, oh, it was only like 20-25 degrees. They were like, yeah, still better than the UK. I'm like, I know that, truly I do, but that was not the weather I was going for. I was going for 30. Okay, like at least 30 degrees, that was what I was going for. But yeah, so this vlog it's going to be a really short one unless I continue my talking with king and country, and it's going to be slightly different since I won't be like doing voiceovers for this vlog. I'll actually just be talking over it, you guys. I'll be retelling you how the trip went and giving you some tips for those who are wishing to visit Dubai. So let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to Budget with Ajulydreamer, and if you're new, welcome. My name is Miranda, and on this channel I share personal finance content and also lifestyle content in terms of vlogs. The vlogs part are a new thing. I've only been doing them for the last 6-7 months, which I am loving, and hence why you're seeing this sort of a travel vlog of my recent trip to Dubai. I love sharing content on my channel, and last week I celebrated 4 years being on YouTube, which I cannot believe that it's been 4 years already, but time does fly when you're having fun. But yeah, so that is my intro. I do have my mobile here with me because I did write a little bit of a script, and I wanted to make sure that I captured some of that in the video. And I have my coffee, so it is cold. It is currently 6 degrees in the UK. It's very sunny, surprising. It's very sunny outside, but it's so cold. I went to the gym this morning, and yeah, anyway, let me just take a sip of my coffee as I look through my script for today's video. Dubai is an incredible city that if you ever get a chance to visit, I highly recommend it. Like I said, I've been 5-6 times and I still want to go again because there's so much to see, like really so much to see. I would highly recommend that you do this. And me and the girls had a rough itinerary when it came to visiting Dubai. Like, again, because I've been so many times, I didn't feel the need to create like a full-on itinerary, but we did put a rough one. If I remember, I'll insert it here just to show you exactly like what we were working with. It was really rough, but I always say that whenever you're going somewhere new, I recommend that you write 5 must-see places for you. Like if you go to Paris, right, for example, what do you want to see in Paris? Like, is the Eiffel Tower one of the things that you want to see? Is the Louvre one of the things you want to see? Is going to Disneyland Paris one of the things that you want to do? Like, write those 5 non-negotiable places down. Whether you're there for the weekend, whether you're there for a longer trip, you actually have your non-negotiables, and then everything else just falls into place. At least this is how I have navigated traveling. I have been traveling since 2016 as a solo traveler, so we are coming up to 10 years of me doing solo traveling. Absolutely love it. I've been to over 50 countries, most of them by myself. Oh wow, yes, most of them by myself, and I have absolutely loved it. Highly recommend, if you've never done solo traveling, that you give it a try. But yeah, so let's get back to talking about Dubai. So the girls and I traveled last week, Tuesday the 25th of February, and we came back on Sunday the 2nd of March. It was a really short trip. So we went with the red-eye flight. So the flight was at 9:25 with British Airways. Like I said, we booked the British Airways holidays, so we flew with them. And that meant that because our flight was at night, neither one of us, well, I say neither, but none of us in the group had to take vacation from work. So our vacation actually started on the Wednesday. So we booked the flight, we flew from 9 p.m. and it was an 8-hour flight. I was hoping, because it was red eye, we were actually going to sleep. We did not. We did not sleep at all, you guys. We spent the best part of it, I want to say, about 4 to 5 hours talking, then about 2 hours in total eating, and then like eating and sleeping, and that was it. Like, it was over so quick, because you know, when you're with your friends, especially as we don't see each other every day, even though we talk frequently, it's also something when you are like there. And I remember, if I remember, I'll insert it in this video, but I remember when we were at the airport, we were trying to recreate this, you know, like you know, where you jump from one side and then the next part that you show is the destination. We forgot the destination part because it was such a jam-packed itinerary that we had created for ourselves. But anyway, we flew the red eye. We got to the hotel. We stayed at Hyatt Regency Hotel in Dira, which is Old Dubai. Now, if you're visiting Dubai for the first time, I would recommend you stay in the Marina or Jumeirah, but Dubai Marina is the place you want to be because it's very central, at least as far as I remember. It's very central, and it's, you know, all of the tourist attractions you want, as well as the beach, is all there. I highly recommend starting with the Marina first, because you get the Dubai that people show you online. Dira is the old one. You don't get the Dubai that is showed on TV. You get a couple high-rise buildings, but nothing like the Marina or where the Palm is and stuff like that. So I would highly recommend, for your first time, you stay at least closer to the Marina or in the Marina area itself. There are a lot of up and coming districts within Dubai, but for first timers, I would definitely recommend. And I think of the 5-6 times I've been, I have stayed in Marina 4 or 5 times. Yeah, this was my first time actually staying, even though I'd visited the old town before, like old Dubai before, on a tour. I hadn't stayed there, so it was kind of just like a glance of, oh, okay, this is what the other Dubai looks like, kind of situation. So we stayed in Dira because we wanted to be close to the gold souks, because it was important for us to check out the gold souks there for the perfumes and for the jewelry as well. So that's what we did. So we arrived Wednesday morning at 8 a.m. Dubai time. Me and my friends went straight to the Hyatt. Regent had already booked us a hotel car pickup with booking.com. I always wherever I'm traveling, I always book airport pickup, unless I arrive like midday, then I might be inclined, and the trip is like 2-3 hours, I might be inclined to take public transport, or not book anything and just figure it out when I get there. But 90% of the time, especially with long trips, like I've been flying for the last 4, 5, 6 hours, I don't want to be faffing about with public transport, so I always just private hire and get dropped off to the hotel. So we got dropped off to the hotel. We checked in. It was because we got there around 8, just before 9, we couldn't access our rooms, but what they did was we booked 2 rooms with BA. So we ended up buying lounge passes, Hyatt lounge passes, so we could have breakfast. They told us that breakfast was still ongoing at that time, so they told us they will get the rooms ready. We wanted rooms on the same floor next to each other, would have been ideal, but it was okay that we got opposite each other, which was absolutely great. So we ended up having breakfast, which was superb. We enjoyed ourselves, and then the plan was, once we got the room, we were going to change and take a walk to the old town. What had happened was you guys, excuse me, we got the keys I think about an hour and a half later after we started eating, and we go to our rooms. We're just like, yeah, let's meet up at 12, we said. We all slept, like, because we barely slept on the flight. We slept, you guys. We didn't get up until like 3 p.m. So what we did was like, okay, do you know what, it's fine, it's happened. So we ended up just going for a walk. We still did a walk to the gold souks, but we didn't do like any shopping. We just did a lot of window shopping, and I'll insert a picture here because we went and bought ice cream, which was great. It was really lovely, you guys. We had so much fun just taking our time and walking in the other part of Dubai that you don't get to see that often. The advertised Dubai looks nothing like the gold souks and Dira in general, like, yeah. But anyway, so we did that, and then after that we walked back to our hotel. We got ready and we found a restaurant called Pili Pili. It turned out to be an Eastern African restaurant, so it was Kenyan, Tanzanian food, and we spent so much time there. Like, I think we were there for about 3 hours, because when we got there, the owners were so lovely to us. Like, we had so much food, you guys, like so much. They gave us so many freebies. We don't know why, but we got so many freebies. We'd ordered a lot of food ourselves, and we even started saying that, you know, if we knew that we were going to be getting these many freebies, we would have ordered less. You know, like, we are a group that loves to eat, and we ate, okay, like, we ate, but it was just that we were on top of what we had. We ended up taking a lot of food away with us. We ate at the hotel because why not? But after, because it was a Wednesday, after eating, we took an Uber and went to a place called Moores at the Sheraton Grand Hotel. It was one of the club's bar type of things that they have. They were having ladies night. I think, if I remember correctly, Wednesdays is ladies night in Dubai, so we went there. Moores was okay, if I'm honest, but I wish we'd gone to the other clubs, other places that they have in the Sheraton, because it was okay, but it wasn't it for us, at least not our kind of music, and the alcohol was expensive, like crazy prices, but it was okay. Let me say this, we all had 1 drink each, and there was 5 of us, and we spent 50 pounds. We spent 100 pounds. The food that we had bought, the 5 of us, it came to 129. So there was like 20-30 pounds difference between the humongous amount of food that we ate compared to just having 1 drink. And this was just, you know, like Jack Daniels and and a chaser. It was absolutely crazy. So yeah, we thought it was expensive, and for the atmosphere we got, not really that worth it, if I can say that, in my opinion. Anyway, so after Moors, we decided, you know what, it was a long day for us. We were still tired. The nap helped, but it didn't completely erase the level of tiredness we had. So we decided to just head back to our hotel and call it a night, because on Thursday we had two of the people in our group, so there was 5 of us, 2 of the people in our group had never been to Abu Dhabi and they wanted to do a day trip. I don't recommend doing a day trip to Abu Dhabi if your trip is this short. Remember, our trip was only from Wednesday until effectively Saturday, because our flight on Sunday was at 2 a.m. so effectively until Saturday. It's too short a time to incorporate a day trip, but they wanted to see it, so I went with the girls. 3 of us went, 2 stayed, and we had a lovely time. Abu Dhabi is much hotter than Dubai, a little bit more conservative than Dubai, but to be honest, both places are fine. To me, you just have to be respectful. Like with every place that you go to, you should respect the rule of the law, the rule of the land. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Yo, my coffee hasn't kicked in yet. Let me drink some coffee. But yeah, so we had fun in Abu Dhabi, and after seeing the mosque, which is always a highlight of visiting Abu Dhabi, I went to Abu Dhabi solo last year, loved it. And so going there with my friends, I wasn't really going like to see new things, but no, I was just going to see if there's anything new that I wanted to do. But the tour that the girls had booked was similar to the tour that I'd booked whilst I was visiting Abu Dhabi, so there wasn't anything new for me. But in the mosque, they have got a mall, and well, not the mosque is one side and you go underground and there's a mall, and that mall we went to a store called Petra. Yo, the sales ladies, I think all the sales people that we met in Dubai practically sold me something that I already owned. Like, this lady sold me my own face. Actually, you know, it will be glowing, it will be this and this. She sold me Petra products, which I don't mind, but I ended up spending 400 pounds. Yes, and my whole budget for Dubai was 500 pounds. Food, activities, everything, because the flight and the hotel were already prepaid, so 500 pounds was just for hours we were there. And of that 500 pounds, only 100 pounds was dedicated to shopping, because I wasn't really planning on buying stuff. Yeah, so I ended up spending 400 pounds in Abu Dhabi. In total, I spent about 450. Wasn't budgeted, but such is life, such is life. Anyway, so we left Abu Dhabi, came back to Dubai, and we just had a room service because we were so tired from the day trip. And then Friday is a little bit foggy for me, because two of the girls that I went to Abu Dhabi with also wanted to do the like quad bikes, riding a camel and all of that good jazz, which, because I've been to Dubai so many times, I've done it so many times, and I didn't feel the inkling to actually like do that again. So I was just like, yeah, no, I'll just stay. And I think I just spent most of my time chilling in the morning. Then later on I was like, no, I want to see the frame, like Dubai frame. The Dubai frame shows you the new Dubai and then the old Dubai, and then in there they've got the this VCR thing where you get to see the future. So they say the old Dubai, the new Dubai, and then the future Dubai. The future Dubai got me very excited but also scared at the same time. I remember saying to my friend that I went with, I was like, girl, has Aliens and Predators or the movie Independence or any movies about robots not taught us anything? The future of Dubai includes, you know, flying cars left, right and center, like robots literally running our lives. Like, AI is doing enough, but now the future of Dubai looks even scary. And I was just like, I love it for them and I think it's a great future, but to be honest, we can't give all. That's how I felt. I was just saying, iRobot has taught me enough, Independence has taught me enough, all alien movies have taught me enough, all robot movies have taught me enough. So yeah, I'm both sold and not sold at the same time, but it's okay. So we had fun looking you know, like going up in the frame and get this skyline view of Dubai, which was great. After that, we left and we went to the marina. So in the marina, there is this place called Expectation. Best place to have brunch, in my opinion. I went there the first time when they opened years ago. I went, loved it, and ever since then I've been going. Every single time I'm in Dubai, I go to Expectation. So we went there, had our brunch, and then we went to perfume shop which my friend wanted, and I ended up buying some perfume because I absolutely loved it. And then another person who's these that have little pop-up shops was selling perfumes. I bought some more perfume, again not part of the budget. So 200 pounds was spent there, again not part of the budget. For a finance channel, Dubai, I got no excuses. Oh my god, we're over like 20 minutes already, and I said, oh no, this vlog won't be long. Chad, I can talk, y'all know that. Okay, anyway, so after we bought some perfumes, we met up with the girls and we spent a little bit of time at the beach. They have made a few differences. So there was like a green area where we could sit, so we sat there, did a bit sunbathing, then we took an Uber back to our hotel, and we realized that based on where we were to the marina, it was quite far in terms of Uber, because we're using Kareem, we're using Uber, and the prices was quite high adding up. I mean, because it's 5, so we split all the costs by 5, so it's not too bad, but it was kind of like, okay, it's far. Like, this was the first time in the many years I've been visiting Dubai that I saw this much traffic. I have never seen this level of traffic in Dubai before, and I was absolutely surprised by traffic. Like, our trip was meant to be 30 minutes, it ended up being an hour 20 because there was that much traffic. So this is us moving from Dubai Marina to Dira. Yeah, I had never seen that, but yeah, so but I'm still going back to Dubai maybe next year. Yeah, well, the girls and I have decided we're gonna go back next year, but maybe a little bit hotter season, because we still haven't seen the future museum. Yeah, the Museum of the Future in Dubai. We really want to see that. Every single time I've been, I'm like, yeah, I'll visit, and I never have. So I want to do that. There's still a couple of places that I haven't done. I don't think I've been to the Emirates Mall. I've been to Dubai Mall. I've been to the other malls, but I haven't been to the Emirates Mall. So I would like to check that out. Burj, I've done the Burj, I've done the Palm. We've done practically all the big stuff, but the Museum of the Future I haven't yet, so I'm excited to do that. But I think this time round what I would do is I will go to Abu Dhabi and do a day trip to Dubai. I think this is what I'm thinking of doing. But yeah, so guys, this was my vlog. I mean, like I said, it's a different type of vlog because there's more me talking than me just showing you like everything we did in Dubai. But it was really lovely. It was incredible. I am so glad. I'm blessed to have the friends that I have. I keep a very small neat circle, so when I get to travel, I have 3 best friends and a really good friend of mine, so she came along as well. So it was 5 of us. We had so much fun.